Hello, I'm Dale Hoagie, Superintendent for the West Central Area School District. The WCA Board and I would like to thank you for taking time to watch this informational video. The video is comprised of several PowerPoint slides, plus explanations and comments from school board members and myself. We encourage you to continue your quest to find out more about our 3 ballot questions. Thank you very much.
Challenge, learn, succeed. These are words we focus on when making decisions at the board table. This school board and the previous boards before it have spent many years trying to come up with a solution for our facilities. Passing questions 1, 2, and 3 benefits all learners at West Central area, preschool through seniors, and strengthens our district.
I'm Maya Alric, and I'm a school board member here at WCA, and I just want to touch a little bit on how we came up with the plan for our sports complexes. As we were brainstorming on what does this all look like, as we got to the point of the 3 sites, we're going to do this for the schools, we started looking at the fact that this is a bond that's going to take 20 years to pay for. So if we want to get anything done with our sports complexes, this is the time to do it. We need to address some issues in our sports fields. We have 3 softball teams and 2 fields. We have 3 baseball teams and 2 fields. We have a track team that has never had a competition surface here at WCA. What do we do with those? So as we put together a sports complex package, we just said, if we're going to do this, let's do it all, let's do it in one shot and be done with it. And so we came up with the track, the ball field complexes, repairing the other field, fencing, those sorts of things. And we just felt that if we don't do it now, we're not going to be able to address it for the next 20 years because our bond capacity is going to be, we're going to be past that. So the idea of doing sports complex now along with this bond is for the fact that economies of scale, we're going to have people here working already. Let's get this all done at one time and let's push WCA into the future.
Question number 3 of the building bond referendum is to improve and expand areas for our co-curricular activities. The area that's directly behind me, the cornfield to my left, you can see in the distance a taller tree and a little bit of the school building in the back. And then there's a farmstead further to my left again. And this area compromises about 20 acres of land. And the proposal for this area is to add 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields, a concession area, restroom area, and storage in this location. And the reason for the expansion or moving to the hill here above the school fields that are in existence is that we have 3 softball teams, we have 3 baseball teams, we have 2 fields for each of those programs. So in many instances, there's not a field for those athletes of the junior high team to practice on. And what we want to do is to maintain the 2 softball fields that we have, turn them into a baseball field for junior high, a softball field for junior high, and this becomes our varsity space for practice and for competition. So with that, the 20 acres provides us to move things apart. And then the other thing that allows us to do is that for our youth programs, for our little kids who are elementary age, it provides a 4-field complex for those individuals to have their summer practices and their summer games as well. I'm at the football field and track and field area of the West Central Area Secondary School. And over my right shoulder, you can see a portion of the track, the majority of the football field, and then also some area beyond the track and the football field area. So with our proposal within question number 3, we want to address our track area. We have a substance on there referred to as agrolime, or called agrolime, which is to be a porous surface, but you can see we have standing water, and that prevents our athletes from practicing on some days in the spring engineering, and with the track, we also aren't in a position to host meets, so we want to put an all-weather surface on the track, either a 6-lane or an 8-lane track, so we can have practices in good conditions and then also hold track and field meets. The other part of the project here would be to put all-weather surfaces in the 2 end zones for our high jump areas. We'd also provide all-weather surfaces for our long jump pits, our pole vault area, and then we'd have a dedicated space for our shot put and our discus as well.
So the school board was very intentional about the process that we used to allow taxpayers to have a voice in this election. It's not a normal election year, it's a special election, and we had a lengthy discussion about, do you have a centralized voting place that voters go to, or do we do mail-in ballots? And we decided to do mail-in ballots. One of the reasons for that is to allow every single taxpayer within our district to have a voice. Similarly, instead of having one question on the ballot, we broke the questions into 3. One question is not contingent upon another, so if you're passionate about one particular thing, or 2 things, or if you're passionate about all 3, you have the ability to look at those questions separately and vote along that way.